All right, so talk about this real quick. I made mention several times that I have different options I have planned to offer out to maybe sell this or reuse it. So first off, I'm going to say, if I do sell it, it's not going to be like this. Like it's jacked up. The paint got jacked up while I was at the machine shop, you know, getting jostled around and bumping into things and hooked up the machines, whatever. If you're wondering, does this paint hold up once you drop it in the car? Yeah, it does. It does. I've done a bunch of swaps. Every single build I've done this paint, and the paint holds up in the car as long as you're not fucking slamming it with a sledgehammer or whatnot. This, I think, may have deteriorated mainly because of the honing oil jets that were being shot at it while they were boring the block over. All right, so quick details: GSR, block guard, 82 millimeter bore. All right, if you watch the other video and you see that I was pointing in the cylinder where the damage was, yeah, none of that anymore. All of those scratches and little chips that were in there are all gone. They cleaned up. This right here, these lines you're seeing, and maybe it was just when they were removing the hose. I'm not 100% sure what made them. I just know that they're not actual scratches. There are no raises or anything. You don't feel anything there. These cylinders are mint and ready to go. All right, so options are, I sell it as a bare block. I offer it as an exclusive deal for you guys as a package deal, or I build it and sell it, or I build it and keep it. All right, so option number one, bare block. I've already seen similar GSRs, similar condition and setup on eBay posted for like $800. Now, there's not many GSR blocks for sale on eBay, so I'm guessing that's the reason why the price is so high. And I know that there's plenty of people out there who think that the genuine VTEC blocks are the shit. Me, I'm not very particular. Although I'm not going to lie, now that I have this in hand, I'm partial to keep it because of what it is. But I'm not so partial that I wouldn't sell it. All right, so if I post mine on eBay, well, I'm going to post it for a $660. All right, I think that's more than fair. All right, if I offer it to you guys, I'm thinking about offering it for $550 shipped. The discount is being, as an incentive for you guys for being subscribers. All right, this is something that's not going to be long term. Once I go to move, which is going to be possibly in the next 3 weeks, probably in the next 3 weeks, this is no longer going to be for sale like that. All right, now I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to sell it on eBay right now, just because of the fact that I'm still billing my seller's status. So anytime I have to do shipping right now, I have to come out of pocket, and I don't have enough money to cover like the $50 it'll be to ship it. 50 or $60 it'll be to ship it like it is. All right, so that's why I'm offering it to you guys first, because I get it from PayPal, and then I'll get the money directly. And then I can send it out right away. All right, so there's that. Bare block on eBay, so $650, $660. If I sell it to one of you guys personally, it'd be like $550, and that's $550 shipped. Now the package I'm talking about, which is going to be exclusive for you guys, subscribers that may be interested, I have the B18 crank that was in here, and I also have the rods from it still too. Now, of course, the pistons that were in here are no longer going to be a go for this because they're 81 millimeter. All right, so, and this is not 82, we're a millimeter too big. So I could sell this as a package deal. No bearings though, guys. No bearings and no pumps or any of that bullshit, because I took them off. But as it sits right here, I can include a B18 crank and the B18 Eagle rods to come with it. And I'll do that. I can do that, I think, for $850 shipped. Or maybe, yeah, I'll just go say that. Let's say $850 shipped. All right, if you watch my other video I just made, the main reason why I'm offering it is because any money I get from this will go towards building a K-Series, which right now is more important to me because I have this. It's a very similar thing that I'm going to be building the same power that I'm making off this anyway. So, all right. Now, the other option is I get another set of Kings Racing, or not Kings Racing, sorry, get my words mixed up here. The other option is I get a set of Nippon Racing pistons that are 82 millimeter, and I rebuild it with those, and then I'll sell that for $1,200, and that's not including the shipping. All right, $1,200 plus shipping. Shipping is generally at most from coast to coast is $150, so anywhere to $150 or below for shipping for an assembled short block. But yeah, if I do get the pistons, I'll offer it for a short run at $1,200 plus shipping. All right, and then if it doesn't sell, I have a fair amount of confidence if I post this on eBay as well. Once I clean it up and paint it again, post it on eBay that it'll sell for the $660 I'm asking for. I'm not in a rush to do that necessarily. And if I do go ahead and spend the money to buy pistons and reassemble this like that, then I'm more inclined to keep it. But if I can actually get $1,200 for it, which I'm fairly confident I could if I was patient. If I get $1,200 for it, any all money that I'd get from selling this would go towards the K series, you know. So the main reason why I want to get good money here is that way I can use that to buy pistons and rods for the K. And I got my eyes on Skunk 2 racing rods and maybe like a Rias or Wiseco pistons or CB pistons for the K20, and that will run me about $800 between pistons and rods alone. So that's nowhere even near what I'm going to need to finish that. I'm going to need injectors, need fucking, what's that, oh, I had a fucking brain fart, the double clutch, oh man. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. I've mentioned it before with the two clutches and shit. Twin disc, that's it, twin disc. You know, twin disc clutch alone is $1,000. So, yeah, if it would actually make me more money to sell this as an assembled block. And now, if I don't get the money for, you know, selling it as an assembled block, if I go through all those stages and I haven't sold it by then I have no problem with getting another VTEC head, slapping on here and running it as a guinea pig. And you know, this one I want to be a little bit on the conservative side. I want to keep it at 500 or below, so that way I can guarantee longevity. But I got no problem with slapping another VTEC head on here and running for 600 horsepower just to see what gives out first between the sleeves on the block guard or the Nippon Racing pistons. Yeah, I've always told people 450, 500 horsepower on, or I've said 450 to 480 on Nippon Racing pistons for, you know, guaranteed longevity. Anything over that, I'd probably go with forged pistons. But I would like to build a block, see, and then like a this and like a this. Build a block like a this and see how far it goes, how long it lasts and whatnot, so that way I can potentially change my rating on Nippon Racing pistons. Now I know that some Nippon Racing pistons they have like they're set for 600 horsepower, but I do believe those are the K series ones. I'm not 100% sure if that's different for the B series. I'd have to check again, but it seems to me that my memory tells me that I've never seen the B series rated for that high horsepower. But I would definitely like to know, because if I can make an engine and run it for a couple years and it runs healthy the whole time, then I would definitely change my stance on that and tell you guys, yeah, fuck yeah, 600 horsepower, go for it all day. All right, guys, this honestly is more of just like a fun video, because I like talking about stuff like this, you know, like over whether you guys are going to actually buy it or not. You know, it's cool. Like, no big deal. Once I get my income tax, I can't just throw it on eBay right away, because let's say I get my tax money, we're getting ready to make the move, and I sell it, and then while I'm in the middle of my move, somebody tries to buy it. You know, that's going to affect, you know, being able to ship it out and everything. So I think I'm going to offer it. So this offer stands for you guys for a little while, and then maybe once my move is done, I get situated, I'll toss it up on eBay as a bare block. But who knows, I might not even do that. By the time I get back settled in Florida and I can buy Honda parts cheap again, I might just go ahead and run the damn thing. But anyway, like if you guys have been around for a while, you've heard me mention that I'm going to start selling blocks like on a regular. And depending on what the block is going to be depending on the price, depending on the block, you know, depending on what I've done to the block or whatever, you know. So if you want to buy a bare block off of me that's been cleaned up or whatever like this, don't feel like you're missing out on your chance, because I promise you, once I get to Florida, within the first month or two, I get reestablished, I'm going to be having all kinds of Honda parts for sale. And you can buy them from me personally at a discount, or you can buy them off eBay if you feel safer that way. But, you know, if you buy them from me on eBay, it's going to be more money, because PayPal takes a fee, eBay takes a couple of fees. They charge you to list it, they charge you to sell it, they charge you for selling again, and all that stuff. So yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and peace.